first thing you're gonna wanna do is put curls in your hair if you're gonna wear it curly. If you're gonna wear it straight, have your hair straight, ready to go, have your halo straight, ready to go. I always recommend styling it just right on like a pant hanger. That's kind of the easiest way to do it. Some people like to put it on and style it that way. It's really just personal preference, but let's dive into it. So I always kind of go about like a finger width back from my hairline and start right here, take my pointer fingers and kind of just part my hair along and come down to like where your head starts to curve in the back. And this part doesn't have to be perfect at all. And then you're gonna clip that up and out of the way. And then you're going to take your halo, and I always like to start when this is your first time putting it on, so you're gonna be fitting it. Once you do this, you don't have to do this again. So when you're first fitting it, I always like to start like 2 notches in on the weft. So you can see here, there's like little loops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 loops. So I start on the second one in, and when you get your halo, it should be already placed on that one. And then that way you can adjust it from there if you need to go, you know, looser or tighter. So you want to have like a snug fit, but nothing that's too tight or uncomfortable. If it's too tight, it can like pop off if you're kind of tipping your head. If it's too loose, it can slip off. So you just want it like just right, where it feels snug and secure, but not uncomfortable. I always hold it like this with my pointer finger and my thumb and pull the wire up and out like that. And just bring it around. And then you can see I kind of changed my hand positioning, and I place the wire right where I sectioned my hair in the front. And I've still got my fingers kind of in there, and I just keep the wire pressure there, and I can already tell this is too tight. If you can't get it to slide back, it's too tight. So I'm gonna loosen this up just a little bit, and I'm just going in 1 notch at a time on one side, and then you can alternate sides each time if you need to adjust from there, but just do 1 little notch at a time. And that's feeling better. Okay. So I can still kind of move it a little bit on my head. It fell into place along my part line. You don't see it like sagging below where I sectioned my hair. And it just feels like it's hugging my head. It's not tight or like uncomfortable. It's not pushing down too much. You're definitely gonna feel it, and it really obviously is personal, you know, preference as far as like the comfort level. Like some people have more sensitive heads, but you just kind of want to go for that snug fit, like I said. So now that that's placed, you can drop your top section of hair, and you're gonna take your comb and just go right over the wire where your part is. That's gonna kind of lock it into place. Kind of use the end of the comb as well. But just first things first, lock that into place. And now you can see I've got like these loops here. So I'm just gonna take the wire or the end of my comb and just kind of pull out my hair and just brush it. So pulling out all of those loops. And I just like to go kind of around the whole back of my hair and just cover my bases, make sure there's no loops all around the back. So, like I said, once you've got it on and fit properly, it should hug your head. There shouldn't be any like beveling on the sides because it's holding tight, and it shouldn't feel like it's slipping at all when you kind of move your head around. If you are concerned, if you feel like you just can't get it right, I would err on the side of a little bit tighter. The wire kind of will loosen over time and maybe adjust to your head. But if you have any questions, always reach out. Hopefully this video is helpful when you're first fitting your halo.